have to close my eyes to see it. The dreams that I have are so alive and so present. I see it everywhere that I go and in every step that I take. I'm driven by ambition and steered by desire. My target is success, for admiration means nothing if my family, my community, and those like me are struggling. With big dreams in my eyes and passion on my mind, I allow my wings to take full flight. To live is to dream is to be. The time is now. The entire world is ahead of me. The winds of change are blowing. Opportunity is right in front of me. I feel it with every flap of my wings. And I can get there. I know I can get there. From Treasure Forest Elementary to Westchester Academy, no stranger to barriers. A girl looking in the mirror, learning to believe in herself. Direction once hazy, but the light broke through. 17, unafraid with everything to prove. 4 years later, I put on a cap and gown, hung a degree from UTSA on my wall, but left space for another. Law school is the next venture. There's no slowing me down. With a dream to serve my community, my family, and all those around me, in my great city of Houston, the place to be somebody. Mountains may stand before me with rugged paths and falling rocks. The wind might be strong and footing uneven, but I've been taught how to climb. No obstacle, no roadblock will ever stop this fire I have inside. Do you feel that? There's now a change in the wind. The compass is now pointing north, all because people want to see me win. Can you imagine a city as beautiful as this? A world as beautiful as this? Where no one tells you what you can't be or you can't do? Where if you stop me on the street, I can tell you I have a dream. And when you ask me who I want to be, my answer is everything. Everything, because it can be. Today, I am a graduate. Tomorrow, even more. All I know is, watch me soar. I dream it, and I can achieve it. I dream it, and I can achieve it. I dream it, and I will achieve it.
Ladies and gentlemen, friends and supporters of One Goal, good evening. We're so thrilled to have you tune in and join us tonight for a Dream It, Achieve It virtual gala. My name is Christian Juaniquez, and I'm a senior at the University of Houston. I'm honored to be your host for this virtual event. One Goal has played such a pivotal role in my journey, as well as so many other young people across the city of Houston. Tonight is about their aspirations, their resilience, and their accomplishments. It's no secret that this past year was tough on so many of us. As a college student, it's a whole new world to have to adjust to online classes, virtual advising, and missing out on so many important experiences that come with obtaining a post-secondary degree. So much has changed, but the one thing that has always remained true is myself, the students you will see here tonight, and the 2,000 others in the One Goal program. We continue to have these ambitious dreams of what our future lives can look like and who we can be. I know personally, as a mechanical engineering technology major, upon graduation, I hope to begin working in the aerospace sector and work on spacecraft dedicated for human spaceflight. And I know I'll get there. With the support of One Goal and all I've gained through the program, I'm absolutely certain I'll achieve my greatest dreams. And a large part of that is due to those of you who make this work possible. To our program directors and One Goal staff across the country, thank you for using your gifts and talents to support students every single day. To our board of directors, thank you for continuously working to move One Goal forward through your advocacy and investments. To our school partners and community champions, thank you for your partnership and investing in students across the city. And to our sponsors who have made tonight possible, thank you for believing in One Goal's mission and working to ensure every student has the opportunity to earn a post-secondary degree. And to you watching, thank you for joining us this evening. Now let's get the show on the road.
Hello, and good evening, everyone. My name is Patty Williams Downs, and I have the honor of being the Executive Director of One Goal Houston. Thank you for allowing us into your homes this evening. I wish we could have gathered in person for the gala tonight, but with so much uncertainty, we made the move to a virtual event earlier this year. And woo, what a year it has been. This time last year, our country was being ravaged by COVID-19, and we were beginning to see the deep effects of the virus on our communities. On a personal level, I was about 3 months pregnant with my third child. And although my husband and I were incredibly excited about welcoming our baby girl, we were riddled with fear. The pandemic had reached a peak. We had family members affected by COVID, and we were watching our friends and families' lives be turned upside down. In late October, thank God, we welcomed a healthy baby girl into the world. But the happiness we felt as a family was far from that of the reality of students in the communities that One Goal serves. While all of us were in the same storm, we were not in the same boat. The reality is that the pandemic has had an outsized negative impact on low-income communities. A large number of our students and their families confronted compounding obstacles. Many cared for ill family members and lost loved ones. Layoffs and job cuts at times resulted in housing and food insecurity. We saw increased levels of depression and anxiety as students grappled with isolation and the trauma of the pandemic while also trying to adapt to virtual schooling and having most of their formative years be strictly online. One Goal's model at its core was being challenged. We are a college access and persistence organization that traditionally serves students in the middle, your B and C students, to enroll in and complete a post-secondary degree. We uniquely partner with high schools to offer a college readiness elective class for juniors and seniors taught by an amazing teacher who can help mentor and shepherd students through their 3-year journey, starting from the first day of their junior year in high school until their first day of their sophomore year in college. When the world changed, we had to as well. And our work became more important than ever before. In a country where only 22% of students from low-income communities across the country are expected to earn a post-secondary degree, compared to 67% of their more affluent counterparts, the degree divide is staggering. And the effects of COVID-19 are expected to only deepen that divide. Obstacles and challenges exist for our students in their everyday life, pandemic or not. But this past year really taught us the importance of innovating and making sure we're serving students from all walks of life. We've redefined our traditional program model by creating an online platform to allow us to meet students where they are, literally, whether they are on their phone on a bus, in the classroom, or at home doing remote learning. We expanded our support and guidance for students who want to explore workforce development pathways outside of 2- and 4-year schools. And we're reimagining what it looks like to leverage technology to better support our college students to persist. And with that, One Goal, as it stands today, remains true to our vision that we are working to ensure all young people have an equitable opportunity to achieve their greatest post-secondary aspirations. As you'll see in just a minute, our students are brilliant, talented, and have these incredible dreams of what their life could look like. They come to us as young people with the whole world ahead of them. And on that journey, sometimes, like with the pandemic, they're asked to be resilient as they experience deep challenges. Our job is to make sure that in spite of whatever stands before them, they are able to move forward and continue to earn a post-secondary degree and achieve their dreams. And we're doing just that. This year, we're graduating our 3rd class of college students, and every day, we're closing this inequitable degree divide by preparing our amazing students for their incredible journey ahead in a life with a post-secondary degree or credential. And when the smoke clears, our fellows will be ahead of the curve, not behind it. When I think about our future and the futures of our children, I'm reminded of Nelson Mandela's famous words, A winner is a dreamer who never gives up. I am so inspired by the resilience I've seen in our students, our educators, our staff, our partners. I hope you'll join us to continue to educate, empower, and inspire the next generation of graduates. Together, we can help our young people not just dream it, but achieve it.
Every time I hear the statistic that Miss Patty just shared, it shakes me. To know that students from underserved communities are 3 times less likely to earn a college degree, 22% compared to 67%, it's devastating. But truth be told, I can personally understand how. Applying to and enrolling in college is not an easy feat, and persisting through is even more difficult. I remember being a sophomore in high school and going to college was something I wanted, but I had no clue how to get there. That is until I met the teacher for One Goal. He told me that if I joined, I'd be part of a classroom with like-minded students where we all had one goal in mind: college graduation. And we would work towards it tirelessly. And he was right. For the next 2 years, as I was a junior and senior in high school, we laid out a step-by-step guide to get us there. So many of us went into the class thinking college was impossible. But by the time we were all graduating, we knew that wasn't the case. College is within reach, and One Goal helped us realize that. And the journey didn't end there. One of the best things about the One Goal program is the support that is given in the deeply transitional year when you are a freshman in college. Being a freshman at a post-secondary institution is vastly different than being in high school. There's so much more accountability and responsibility that it could be easy to get overwhelmed by it all. But knowing I had One Goal to walk with me through it was a total game changer. They made sure I had the resources I needed to navigate being a college student. They encouraged me when I needed motivation, and the support didn't end there. With One Goal's help, I was able to get an internship with Oasis Petroleum in 2019, where I have gained valuable work experience and am still employed there to this day. I share that to say the road to post-secondary graduation and achieving your dreams doesn't have to be out of reach. It shouldn't be. And with a program like One Goal, it isn't. I would like to introduce you to another fellow One Goal alum whose story details what it means to experience roadblocks and how she found the inspiration to persist through. Ladies and gentlemen, Nishak.
As a young person, you often have so many people around you speaking words of wisdom over your life. Words that have the power to change you, have the power to shape you into who you want to be, and words that stay with you forever. Mine came from my One Goal teacher, Miss Jackson. Move forward. She always said what has happened before doesn't matter. It's about being here. It's about knowing anything is possible. You can do anything you want, be anyone that you want. It's all about moving forward. My name is Nishak Musimabigui, and I currently attend the University of North Texas. My journey to where I am today is definitely not linear, and one thing I know to be true is that life isn't always packaged with shiny wrapping paper and a pretty bow on top. Actually, it's far from it. I come from a family of 11. I am the youngest of 9 children, and when I was just 1 year old, I came to the United States with my parents and siblings. My mother and father were escaping a genocide in Rwanda. When I think about the stories they've told, it's heart-wrenching. They've lost family, friends, and their very lives were targeted for the way they looked. My father was taken as prisoner, and to this day, he still says he can feel the chains on his arm. They could no longer live in fear for themselves and for my siblings, so they took the first opportunity they got and escaped to the United States and settled in my home of Southwest Houston. While we were safe from the war-torn country of Rwanda, it wasn't easy. My parents worked multiple jobs to make ends meet. I remember being in school and playing volleyball. I was on the golf team. I did dance, and my parents were unable to come to any of my performances because of work obligations. Every morning growing up, I would awake to my mom leaving for work, and that would be my only interaction with her. The sound of her shutting the door behind her. I loved school growing up. I always knew that I had to have a different life from my parents. They dreamed of a better life for me and my siblings. Them coming to the United States was for me. Them working 20 hours a day was for me. So not going to college or not being successful wasn't an option. It was just a matter of how. So I joined One Goal, third period class with Miss Jackson. And I can confidently say that if you want to make sure you get to college, One Goal is like the Holy Grail. For the next 3 years, I gained so much from the program. They taught me SAT prep, how to apply for college, how to write an admissions essay, and how to apply for financial aid. One Goal truly does empower you to apply for and enroll in college. But beyond that, I gained so much more. I learned so much about myself. I learned that anything was possible because in Miss Jackson's third period class, anything was possible. But just when I thought this was it, life was on the upward and I was in full control, I was thrown a curveball. My mom suffered a major heart attack. It felt like my whole world was collapsing in. On top of dealing with the emotion of a parent having heart failure, I was also carrying the weight of being her translator, seeing as she didn't speak English. She wound up needing surgery, and I will never forget taking off from school for the day to attend a doctor's appointment, during which I had to explain to her what a DNR order was. Imagine that, being all of 16 years old, translating a do not resuscitate order to your mother. I could barely get the words out through the tears and shaking, but then what Ms. Jackson said came to me. You have to keep moving forward. And so I did, and so we did. A lot has changed from that day to this one. With the end goal in mind to create a better life for myself, for my parents, for my nieces and nephews, I graduated from high school and began my college journey at the University of North Texas, where I'm getting my degree in public health. There are many things that I want to accomplish to help people like my mom, and I hope to start that work by becoming a PA. And I know it's possible. I know that with one goal, I'm able to dream up exactly who I want to be and achieve it, no matter what stands in my way. And as you've heard, I was born into and grew up with, and I'm still living through roadblocks. But when you're given a program like One Goal that not only helps you tangibly, but also provides you with a support system, you really can do anything. From Ms. Jackson, who I know is always in my corner, to the One Goal team who has connected me to internship opportunities at companies such as Plains All Americans and Vortex companies, it is true what they say, that it takes a village, and I'm so proud that One Goal is a part of mine. Thank you to everyone watching this tonight who has in some way contributed to One Goal and to shaping the futures of students like myself across the city of Houston. This work is so important and our dreams are so worth it. Thank you.
Here's the email from Houston Baptist.
All right, what's it say?
I got accepted, look! Okay.
Aceptado. Yay, felicidades, mami.
Hey, Daniela, congratulations on your acceptance! I got it!
And I will be attending Northeastern University in the fall of 2021.
My name's Emma Weber, and in the fall, I will be attending U of H.
I'll be attending University of Texas at Austin. Woo! Go Longhorns!
I'll be attending Lamar University.
This fall, I will be attending the University of Texas at San Antonio.
I got accepted into Texas State. Yay, go Bobcats!
I am proud to say that I've joined the Mean Green family over at the University of North Texas.
This fall, I'll be attending UHB. I will be attending the University of Houston main campus.
I will be attending the University of Houston.
I'll be attending Prairie View A&M University.
And I'll be attending Sam Houston State University.
This fall, I will be attending Columbia College Chicago.
This fall, I will be attending the University of Houston.
I will be attending Sam Houston State University.
I will be attending Lone Star College.
Hey everybody, my name is Johnny Cortez, and if you couldn't already tell by the sign, I am going to Duke University in the fall on a full ride. Go Blue Devils!
I would like to inform you that I will be attending UHC this fall semester.
I will be attending Prairie View A&M University.
This fall, I will be attending Lamar University.
This fall, I will be attending the University of Houston. Go Cougs!
attending Prairie View A&M University.
The school I will be attending this fall is TSU, Texas Southern University.
I will be becoming a future roadrunner at the University of Texas at San Antonio.
I remember the moment I received my first college acceptance letter and deciding where it was I wanted to attend. It's an incredible feeling knowing that you're achieving one dream and moving on to the next. The students you just saw are only a glimpse of who One Goal serves. They represent all those who currently sit in classrooms or in post-secondary institutions. And their accomplishments represent what the program is all about, serving students through the most transformative years of their lives, making sure that they have tools, resources, and support, both academically and mentally, to accomplish their greatest aspirations. Wherever you're watching right now, I want you to take a moment and imagine something with me. Imagine if we had thousands of more students like Nishak. Everyone has a story, we all have a journey, but imagine if, despite circumstances or individual situations, thousands of more students were able to break down barriers, graduate from high school, go on to a post-secondary institution, persist through, and get their degree. Imagine a world where every student has the opportunity to dream great dreams and be who they want to be. Create a future that they choose, not one that is assigned to them because of their background or statistics. What would it do for the city of Houston? For our country? You just saw a glimpse of it tonight. All the students who have been on your screen are a prime example of the impact you have made. But we must do more, much more. I want to see every student after me have the opportunity to stand here, about to graduate from college, and go on to do great things. But we can't do it alone. We need your partnership. If you want to make a deep impact in a student's life trajectory, I invite you to consider investing in the One Goal program. If anything you heard or saw resonated with you tonight, you can give one or two ways. Text One Goal to 243-725, or you can visit our website below to submit your gift. On behalf of One Goal alumni and students, thank you. Thank you to our sponsorship hosts for inviting us into your home tonight, and for those out there who have watched. Whether you have been a longtime supporter or are new to the One Goal community, you make an impact. You play a role in ensuring students are able to reach their greatest aspirations. We are so grateful and hope to see you and celebrate together in person at next year's gala. Ladies and gentlemen, good night.
I wish we could have gathered in person for our gala tonight, but with so much uncertainty, we made the move to a virtual virtual event.